Angel, you know, we have part two. Okay, so the judge and AG, they have a problem. We need to exercise them. Something is wrong with those two guys. The judge is very biased against Trump. And also AG. Something is wrong. Okay? So you know what to do, okay?
It doesn't matter if you actually committed the fraud. It doesn't matter if their allegations make any sense. You will not even get the right to a trial to defend yourself. Not only that, based on no evidence, the government can seize your businesses, seize your assets, and shut you down. I'm not the only person who thinks this. This week, the New York Law Journal wrote that the dissolution ordered in People of the State of New York v. Trump appears unwarranted. The New York Law Journal is saying that this judge is out of line by shutting Trump's businesses down. Let me repeat that. What this judge is doing is so crazy that the New York Law Journal is saying that he is wrong. This reminds me of the reign of terror under Joseph Stalin in communist Russia. The ruthless police chief under Stalin said, "Show me the man and I'll show you the crime." They would set up kangaroo courts just to convict enemies of the government. How is this any different than what Letitia James is doing in New York? It seems pretty clear the motivation behind this is political. These are people who are trying to get Trump, who just so happens to be the leading candidate for the next president of the United States. It is absolutely disgusting that these people are destroying the legal system in this country simply to gain political power. This is what corruption looks like. And my advice to any business that operates in New York, I would pack up and leave. If you no longer have the right to a fair judicial process, you can't operate a business. The worst part of this situation is that everyone in the government is lying. Letitia James knows that Donald Trump did not commit fraud, because if she did, she would have charged him with an actual criminal case. She did not. This civil case is a lie. The judge knows it was improper to declare Trump at fault through a summary judgment because estimates are disputable by definition. Everyone is lying. They know they're lying. We know they're lying. And yet, Trump was found at fault, and the government is seizing his businesses. This is why the sanctions against Trump's lawyers are so horrible. What the judge is saying is that even though everyone knows the entire trial is a lie, Trump's lawyers need to shut up and go along with the lie. They need to accept the lie. Accept the lie. The judge will keep fining them until they go along with the lie and comply. Trump's lawyers should be commended for standing up and saying this is wrong. I've got to be honest here. If this is all that Letitia James is able to come up with against Donald Trump, I'm beginning to think that he's squeaky clean. Think about it. Letitia James has been poring over Donald Trump's financials for years now. And this ludicrous fraud case is the best thing she could come up with. It's ridiculous. This reminds me of the trial of the philosopher Socrates in ancient Greece over 2,000 years ago. Socrates was also a vocal critic against the government. He was brought up on fake charges, and he was given a choice. Either go along with the people in power or be put to death. Now, Socrates said no. He called out everyone in court for putting on a sham trial. They all knew the trial was a lie, and they knowingly sent an innocent man to death, simply based on their motivation to remain in power. That trial became the moment that the Greek Empire fell apart. because everyone in Greece knew that there was no longer truth and justice in the court system. After Socrates was executed, the Greek Empire collapsed within 1 generation. When the invaders showed up, there was not anything left worth fighting for. Why would you fight to protect a country when you cannot even get a fair trial? If you don't see the comparison with what is happening in America, let me share a few statistics. A poll in June found that nearly 2/3 of Americans think that the charges against Trump are politically motivated. Meanwhile, new recruits for the military this year are short by 15,000 people. These are the lowest numbers in 2 decades. People are losing confidence in the government, and fewer people are willing to sign up to fight for this country. Just like Socrates, this civil case against Trump is showing us how corrupt America has become. As I started with, I'm not pro-Trump or anti-Trump, but at least be fair. If you're going to bring charges against Trump, at least let him argue his side in court. What the flippity flop is going on here? We're losing our country because of knuckleheads like this that are destroying our judicial system. If people don't step in and fix this corruption, America is in trouble. The United States has been a shining light for democracy and freedom around the world for over 200 years. This has been one of the few places where people could escape the corrupt courts of communist countries. Let's not throw it all away. The way that we can save America is very simple. Tell your friends. Share this video and expose the lies that people are telling. When Ronald Reagan stepped down as president, he said these words in his final speech: "All great change in America begins at the dinner table." So tomorrow night in the kitchen, I hope the talking begins. And children, if your parents haven't been teaching you what it means to be an American, let them know and nail them on it. That would be a very American thing to do. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think that Trump is being treated unfairly? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. I want to give a massive shout out to all the new channel members. Thank you for signing up. If you want to support the channel, you can sign up for $6 a month on my website, wolvesandfinance.com. It helps me put out new information each week that you're not going to see anywhere else. I'm Zach from Wolves and Finance. Thank you for watching.
Angel, those two knucklehead, huh? Those two knucklehead, they have a big problem, huh? So, you know, Trump will win, okay? So we just keep quiet, okay? Angel, that judge and that AG, oh, they have something is wrong with them. We need to exercise them, huh? Okay? Okay, Angel? Okay. Have a nice day. You have a very nice miraculous pendant.